Hey there, I'm Cora, and in this video, we're diving into how to create a booking service on Hearth and Harvest. Bookings are highly customizable and perfect for services like classes, appointments, or events. Let's walk through the process step by step. From your vendor dashboard, click on Booking. On the right side, you'll want to click on Add New Booking Product. Let's start with the basics. Add a name for your booking product, category, tags, and include a few photos. Quick note, at this time, Hearth and Harvest is not offering accommodation services, so you can skip over any fields related specifically to overnight stays or lodging. Booking duration defines how long your booking lasts. Maybe it's an hour, a day, or even several days. Say you're offering 1-hour consultation. You'll set that here. Calendar display mode controls whether the booking calendar is expanded by default or appears as a clickable button. It's your choice. You have a few other options that you can enable here for your booking, such as range picker, requiring confirmations, and allowing cancellations. An attribute is a characteristic or feature that describes your product or service and helps define its variations. Examples can include duration, 30 minutes, 60 minutes for a massage, or skill level, beginner, intermediate, advanced for a class. Availability settings, now it gets a little more advanced. Let's talk blocks. A block is the smallest unit of time you're making available, whether it's per hour, per day, or per week. Max bookings per block. This is how many times a single time block can be booked. For example, if you teach a group yoga class and can fit up to 10 people in one session, you'd set max bookings per block to 10. This allows multiple customers to book the same time slot until it fills up. Minimum and maximum booking windows set how soon a customer can book and how far out in the future they're allowed to reserve. Buffer periods give you time between bookings, for example, 30 minutes to clean up or prep before the next customer arrives. Please note, the buffer uses the same unit of time as your booking block, so if you want a 30-minute buffer, your block unit must also be set in minutes. You can also enable something called adjacent buffering. This adds the same buffer time before and after every booking. So if you set a 1-hour buffer and enable adjacent buffering, there will be 2 hours between each appointment. Next, you'll see an option that says All Dates Are. This determines whether dates are available by default or not. If you choose Available by Default, all dates are open, and you can use rules to block specific times. If you choose Not Available by Default, all time blocks are closed unless you create rules to open them. Check Rules Against. This setting tells the system how to apply your availability rules. All blocks being booked will check every block in a selected period. Starting block only checks the first block selected by the customer. Want to only offer appointments on certain days of the week? You can do that with the Restrict Selectable Days setting. For example, if you only host classes on weekends, restrict bookings to Saturdays and Sundays. Customers will only see those days as options on the calendar. Now let's get into custom availability ranges. You can create detailed rules that define availability based on date ranges, custom date range, specific days of the week, months, range of weeks, select between 1 to 52 weeks of the calendar year. Date range with time, period with start date time and an end date time. Just click Add Range, choose your criteria, and decide if it should be bookable or not. You can also drag to change the order and adjust priorities to control which rule wins when there's a conflict. Note, rules with lower priority numbers override higher numbers. You can fine-tune availability by adjusting these priorities. Remember, the hours you define here aren't your shop's opening hours. They're the hours you want to offer bookings. For example, if your shop operates from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and offers appointments in 1-hour time blocks. In this case, the last available booking slot would be at 5 p.m., not 6 p.m. Also, global availability rules override product-specific rules, and product rules override resource-level rules, unless you change the priority numbers. That's it for the advanced availability section. It's powerful once you understand it, and now you do. In the costs section, you'll define a base cost, optional block costs, and a display cost, which acts like a starting at price on your product page. Leave it blank, and the cost will adjust dynamically as customers select their options. Next up, Has Persons. Enable this if your service varies by group size. You can define group limits and charge per person. Resources are optional add-ons. For example, tools for a class. You can charge for these per use or per time period, and decide whether customers can choose them or they're automatically included. To create a resource, go to Bookings, Manage Resources, then click Add New Resource. Once created, you can assign them to any booking product. Resources can have their own availability rules too. From the customer's side, they'll choose the number of people, select any resources, and pick their preferred date using your calendar. If the date is available, they'll click Check Availability, then move forward with their order. After filling out their details, they'll hit Request Confirmation to place the order. Customers can cancel bookings from their My Account Orders page. Vendors can also create bookings manually. Just go to Bookings, then Add New Booking. Select a customer, pick your booking product, and choose a date. You can create a brand new order, add to an existing booking, or create a booking without linking to an order. Once submitted, the booking will appear in your Manage Bookings section. Don't forget to add a description for your booking product. And like with products, you can link other products to cross-sell with it, manage the inventory of your new booking, and add a physical location. If you need more time before making your booking live, don't forget to change it to Draft, but always remember to hit the Save Product button. And that's it. You've now got the tools to build and manage your own booking product on Hearth & Harvest. Stay tuned for more tutorials, and happy booking!